All right. So just this is a real quick update from the last show where me and Will talked about a lot of the new mandates going on in the U.S. surrounding the COVID regime. This was including a lot of places were going back to mask mandates. More places were going with movement passports or vaccine requirements. And then we got the announcement, as Will had predicted, that would happen this coming week, but it happened on Monday, pretty much after the show dropped, that Pfizer's COVID vaccine was approved, received full FDA approval. This was a difference from what it had previously, which was just the emergency approval. I don't know in what way it really changes anything for the legal status of the vaccine. I don't think it changes anything with the liability issues or something like that. If people believe that the FDA effectively regulates the vaccine market, then this may be a sign to them that this vaccine is safe or something like that. But I think there's a lot of people who have skepticism of the FDA for a variety of reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with COVID. Understanding how big pharma works, how industry is tied with government, and the regulators oftentimes were former high-ranking people at these companies, and that there's all kinds of conflicts of interest, and that has nothing to do with COVID whatsoever. And so I think there's going to be a lot of people that remain skeptical. Now, one thing that our politicians are saying, though, is that the full FDA approval of just the Pfizer vaccine, mind you, paves the way for more vaccine mandates, specifically vaccine mandates from employers. And now you have organizations like the AMA and the U.S. government at large. I think I saw the governor of Virginia leaning heavily on companies to start mandating that all their employees be vaccinated. Now, they do kind of throw out an exemption thing there, and my guess is that, this is like a little asterisk that they had to put in there, but they really don't want anybody to get an exemption. They want everybody to get the vaccine. I'm not sure how the FDA approval ties in with the booster shot. I guess when the booster shot was approved, it was approved with the emergency approval, as the Pfizer COVID vaccine was only had emergency approval at the time. Now, I'm not sure if this approval only applies to the 2-dose or just the Pfizer vaccine writ large. And if they decide to do booster shots every X number of months, then it continues to have full FDA approval. I want to make it clear I'm not sure how that all works, and how that will maybe work with mandates. So if you only have the employer mandate because it has full FDA approval, can your employer only mandate you get 2 shots and not the third, which they're now saying you need to be considered fully vaccinated? So lots of questions remain. I think a lot of them are just unanswered because people like even the policymakers are unclear of what the answers are at this point. But we continue to see government seize more and more of our power and freedoms as they just require more and more of all of us. And it's just, I'm making this point from Civil Liberties Point YouTube, in no way making a comment on the vaccine itself. All right.